Keep in mind on numbers 15 through 30, you're going to be using your blue flow chart for adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers. In this case, I see a subtraction sign, so I'm going to look on my blue paper for that. I see on that I'm going to, when I see subtraction, keep, change. So I keep the negative 16, I change the minus to a plus, I change the positive 12 to a negative 12. Keep, change, change. Then I look at the sign now is adding, and I'm adding to negative. So when you add the same sign, you add them and then keep the sign. So 16 plus 12 is 28. These signs are both negative, so my answer is going to be negative 28. Okay, number 16. We are adding, this is a positive, this is a negative. When you're adding different signs, you subtract. Always take your bigger number first, and we subtract, we get 14. Okay, we subtract, and that blue flow chart says that you subtract and then keep the sign of your bigger number. If I look at 13 and 27, 27 is the bigger number, which is a negative, so my answer would be negative 14. Number 17, if there is no sign in between parentheses and your number, that always means you're multiplying. So we're going to multiply 22 times 3. We'll worry about the sign in a minute. We get 66. Remember your tic-tac-toe. This is how you would fill it in. Okay, so here I'm multiplying a positive times a negative. So to check it, I go over here, positive times a negative. My answer will be a negative 66. Okay, on this next one, on 18, we have 3 numbers here. So we have 2 different operations. So we're going to take it one step at a time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine these. There's a plus sign in between. So plus sign, so we're adding a negative plus a negative. So adding, same signs, you add them. So I'm going to come over here, 14 plus 8 gives me 22. You add them and keep the sign. These are negatives, so that stays negative. And then I'm just going to bring down exactly what is left. Okay, so what's left, I have a minus sign. We know on subtraction, for minus, that we keep, so keep the negative 22, change the minus to a plus, change the positive 7 to a negative 7. Keep, change, change. So now we're adding, same signs. So to add same signs, we add them and keep the sign. So 22 plus 7 is 29. And our signs are both negative, so we keep the sign, and that is our answer.